In this video, I'm going to share with you 10 code that I can use to get data at a very cheap price from Airtel. And most of this code I'm going to share with you in this video, you can get 1 GB of data for as low as 150 and less than 150. So if you have been looking for a way on how to get data at a very cheap price from Airtel, then this video is for you. Make sure you watch this video to the end to be able to know those codes to get data at a very cheap price from Airtel that you can use for your daily activities or to run your business. So this video is dedicated to Airtel user. If you're using other network, I've also done similar video on how to get data at a very cheap price from other network like MTN, Glo and 9mobile. I'm going to attach this other video to the description of this video. After you finish watching this video, you can check the description of this video to get access to this other video. If you are coming across my channel for the first time, you are welcome. On this channel I teach you different methods that you can work from home and make passive income online. If that interests you, make sure you subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification so that anytime I upload videos like this, you will be the first person to get the notification. So let's dive into the video. If you got value from this video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and also drop your comment in the comment section. The first code to get sheet data from Airtel is *312*1#. So let's dial it and see what we can get with this code. So with this code, you have 6 options that's available for you that you can make use of to get sheet data from Airtel. The first option, with 100 naira can get 500 MB, which means with 200 naira can get 1 GB of data, and this data will last you for 1 day. The second option, with 200 naira can get 1.25 GB of data and it will last you for 2 days. The third option, with 300 naira can get 2 GB of data, and this data will last you for 2 days, which means 1 GB of data is 115 naira. The fourth option, with 500 naira can get 3.3 GB of data, and this data will last for 3 days. So if you are going for this option, 1 GB of data is less than 200 naira. The fifth option, with 600 naira get 4 GB of data, this data will last for 3 days. If you divide this, 1 GB of data is just 150. Then the last option, with 800 naira get 5 GB of data, this data will also last you for 3 days. So I'm going to subscribe with the one of the third option, which is 300 naira for 2 GB of data, and this data will last for 2 days. I'm going to do this option now to show you that if you use any of this code will actually work for you. So I will dial number 3. So you can see now BL 200 naira has been activated and will expire. So you can see it now. So this will show you that this code will actually work. So this is a very good option to get cheap data from Airtel. The number 2 code that I can use to get data at a very cheap price from Airtel is *312*5#. So let's dial it and see what you can get with this code. With 15 you can get 3.5 GB plus 3.5 GB bonus data. This data will last you for 7 days, plus including 2 GB of data for YouTube Night plus 2 MB for YouTube, Instagram and TikTok. So if you add everything together, that will give you a total of 9.2 GB of data for just 15. So this is another good option to get it at the very cheap price from Airtel. The number 3 code that I can use to get it at the very cheap price from Airtel is *312*6#. *312*6#. So let's dial it and see what we can get with this code. With 750 you can get 2 GB plus 2 GB bonus, valid for 2 days. So with 750 you can get 4 GB of data, and this data will last you for 2 days. So this is another good option to get cheap data from Airtel. The number 4 code to get cheap data from Airtel is *312*7#. *312*7#. So let's dial it and see what we can get with this code. With 500 I can get 1 GB plus 1 GB bonus, valid for 1 day, 24 hours. So with 500 I can get 2 GB of data, and you can use this data for 1 day. So this is another good option to get cheap data from Airtel. The number 5 code to get data at a very cheap price from Airtel is *312*4#. So let's dial it and see what we can get with this code. With 3000 I can get 10 GB for valid for 7 days, plus 2 GB for YouTube Night plus 200 MB for YouTube, Instagram and TikTok. So if you add everything together, that will give you a total of 12.2 gigabytes of data for 3,000 naira. So this is another good option to get it at a very cheap price from Airtel. The number 6 code to get it at a very cheap price from Airtel is star 312 star 2 star 1 star 5 hash star 312 star 2 star 1 star 5 hash. So let's dial it and see what can get with this code. So this code is mostly for midnight browsing. So if you do a lot of work in the night, you can use this code to get it at a very cheap price that can use for your night browsing. I can make use of this from 12 midnight to 5 a.m. and with 15 I can get 250 MB, which means with 100 I can get 500 MB, and with 200 I can get 1 gigabyte of data. So this is another good option to get it at a very cheap price from Airtel. The number 7 code to get it at a very cheap price from Airtel is star 312 star 3 hash star 312 star 3 hash. So let's dial it and see what can get with this code. 5,000 I can get 18 gigabytes of data valid for 7 days plus 2 gigabytes of YouTube night plus 200 MB for YouTube, Instagram and TikTok, which means with 5,000 I can get 20.2 gigabytes of data. This data will last you for 7 days. So this is another good option to get it at a very cheap price from Airtel. The number 8 code to get it at a very cheap price from Airtel is star 312 star 2 star 8 hash star 312 star 2 star 8 hash. So let's dial it and see what can get with this code. With this code you have two options that are available for you. The first option with 4,000 I can get 15 gigabytes of data. The second option with 7,500 can get 40 gigabytes of data. So the one that I prefer most is the second option, which is 7,500 for 40 gigabytes of data. If you are going for this option, let's divide it to know how much 1 gigabyte of data will cost you. So 7,500 divided by 40, that means 1 gigabyte of data will cost you just 187 naira. So this is another good option to get it at a very cheap price from Airtel. The number 9 code to get it at a very cheap price from Airtel is star 312 star 2 star 5 hash star 312 star 2 star 5 hash. So let's dial it and see what can get with this code. With this code you have 5 options that is available for you that you can make use of to get cheap data from Airtel. The first code with 10,000 I can get 35 gigabytes of data. The second option with 15,000 I can get 60 gigabytes of data. The third option with 20,000 I can get 100 gigabytes of data. The fourth option with 30,000 I can get 160 gigabytes of data. Then the last option with 40,000 I can get 210 gigabytes of data. So this is mostly for heavy data users. So if you use a lot of data to run your business or your daily activities, you can use any of these options to get cheap data from Airtel. So let's move on to the last code to get data at a very cheap price from Airtel. The number 10 code to get it at a very cheap price from Airtel is star 312 star 2 star 6 hash. So let's dial it and see what can get with this code. Code is mostly for if you want to do a long time data that will serve you for 3 months, 4 months and 1 year. You can use this code to get data that will last for a long period of time. We have 3 options that is available for you. The first option with 50,000 I can get 300 MB and to last you for 90 days, which is 3 months. The second option with 60,000 I can get 350 gigabytes of data. This data will last you for 120 days, that is 4 months. Then the last option with 100,000 I can get 650 gigabytes of data. This data will last you for 365 days, that is 1 year. So let's say we are going for the one of the yearly plan, which is 100k for 650 gigabytes of data. Let's do a little calculation to know how much 1 gigabyte of data will cost if you are going for this option. So 100,000 divided by 650. So 1 gigabyte of data will cost you 153 naira, and this data will last you for a whole 1 year. So this is another good option to get data at a very cheap price that will last you for a long period of time. So these are the code that you can use to get this at a very cheaper rate from Airtel. If you got value from this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and also drop your comment on the comment section. If you are yet to subscribe to this channel, make sure you subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification so that anytime I upload videos like this, you will be the first person to get the notification. And if you want to learn how to get this at a very cheaper rate from other networks, you can check the description of this video, or you can watch the video that is showing next on your screen. So I will see you in my next video. Bye.